Hello, my name is Alicia Wynn. Today I'm going to take you through a presentation about my internship here at BYU, Idaho. So, how did I get my internship? I started out by trying to decide where I wanted to do my internship at. I originally thought about doing it at one safe place here in my community. As I thought about where I should do my internship, I started to ask around about possible internship locations. I started networking. A friend suggested I talk to our office manager about possibly doing one with one of our school counselors here at our school district. I thought that was a great idea, and so I asked our school counselor if I could do my internship with her, and she said yes. So, what were my responsibilities as a school counseling intern? My responsibilities were to observe, do research, ask questions, and learn all I could. I did a lot of observing. I observed as Miss Bulkey would help the students that came to her learn to solve problems and cope with stressors in their lives. I observed as she would teach the fourth graders about conflict resolution, or the eighth graders what depression was and looked like, and the warning signs of suicide. I did a lot of research. I did research on ethics of school counseling. I also did research on the themes for the different months of my internship. You see, each month has a theme that a school counselor teaches. For example, the month of September is National Suicide Prevention Month. The program that is required to be shown is called More Than Sad. It is about finding the help you need when you are more than sad and wanting to harm yourself or those around you. Then you give the students cards, little flashcards, and they anonymously ask questions on there. This is a perfect way to get information that is needed to help those in need. Ask and learn. As I did my research, I had many questions. One of the questions was what theory my school counselor used to counsel the students. The theory of choice was solution-focused counseling. So, how did I make a difference in my environment? I would help her with different clubs and teaching. I helped her find activities for her kindness club as well as her ambassador club. One of my favorite kindness clubs was If You Give the Grinch Your Friendship. In this, we talked about bullying and how to show kindness to those who may not always be kind to us. How was I impacted? I was impacted greatly. I learned that I know I will love this line of work. I also found a love of the kids we were working with. The trials of some of these students were beyond my comprehension. I could not believe how much these kids would go through, and yet how strong they were. I found that I love teaching and finding different things to teach the students. Goal setting was another favorite of mine. What I have learned over the past few years had a great impact on my experience as a school counseling intern. My research class paid off. I was better able to research on the different months by knowing what to put in the search bar. For example, putting "and" between the words I needed to be in the articles, which helped me find articles that were relevant. The learning model of BYU Idaho left a great impact on me. Each semester, we would focus on learn it, teach it, know it. Coming prepared to each discussion after reading and pondering on the material was helpful. I also loved it when one of the assignments was to teach someone outside of class. It helped me grow closer to those I love. One of my favorite classes was my stress and coping class. One of the things we studied was mindfulness. Being mindful of what we do is an important skill to have. Teaching the children how to be self-regulators and be mindful and to act instead of react is important. They are our future, and with these skills, they will become great leaders. Teaching them to regulate themselves amidst chaos is vital to our survival. So, in short, would I recommend doing your internship with your school counselor? For those of you who are thinking about doing school counseling as a career path, I highly recommend working with your local school counselor. There you will learn whether or not you want to make this as your career. For me, I know I will love being a school counselor, and it's all because I was able to see it firsthand. Thank you.